right, good evening everyone. My name is Sandra Tilak and I am here tonight to convince you to join my team for the Rider University Relay for Life that's being held on March 26th. I have been involved in Relay for Life and it's been a passion of mine for just over 9 years now, and I got involved because of a very personal experience. When I was 16, my dad was diagnosed with melanoma skin cancer, which is one of the deadliest forms of cancer that exists. So it really was debilitating to watch, and it was hard to see him suffer, and it took his life in just over a year. So, that was a really tough time for my family and I, and as time went on, I wanted to do something to get involved in the fight against cancer so that other families didn't have to go through what me and my family had to go through. So what I found was a great thing to get involved in was the American Cancer Society Relay for Life. I started my senior year in high school, and by the time I was a senior at Villanova, I brought the entire event to Villanova. It had not ever existed at Villanova before. And I was able to head up the entire event, and I recruited teams, and we actually raised over $100,000 just at our one event my senior year, which is one of my greatest accomplishments, I think. So I'm here tonight to dig in a little deeper. The need is obvious for cancer research, for continued funding. So I'm going to give you a few statistics about the need. I'm going to just talk about one solution, which I'm here tonight to talk to you about, which is Relay for Life, and then the benefits of you joining my Relay for Life team and the benefits of Relay for Life as a whole to the cancer research arena. So I'm going to start with some cancer statistics. And according to the National Center for Health Statistics, a study that was done in 2007 was that 562,875 people died from cancer-related events in 2007. It was second only to heart diseases. So that accounts for nearly 1/4 of all the deaths that happen in the United States. The National Cancer Institute also did a study breaking it down between the probability, the risk factors between men and women. So the study proved that the lifetime probability of developing cancer for women, and the study was done in 2009, is 1 in 3. And the same study proved that for men was 1 in 2 in a man's lifetime. So those are some pretty scary statistics, and the American Cancer Society also did another study in 2010 that predicted that 1.5 million people would be diagnosed with cancer in 2010. So those numbers are enormous. There's a definite need for continued research for cancer treatments and medical advances. So, considering how scary those statistics are, the numbers have gotten better because of events like Relay for Life and organizations like the American Cancer Society that are contributing to this cancer research. So what this chart is showing that I have up here right now is the change in US death rates from 1991 to 2007. So on your right, the cancer bars over there shows that for every 100,000 deaths that occurred in 1991, 215 of them were cancer related. That number dropped 17% to 178 per 100,000 in 2007. So you can see that the research is making a difference, and if we keep contributing, we're hopefully going to find a cure one day. So I told you a little about Relay for Life. You're probably wondering, what exactly is it? Why should I get involved? So Relay for Life is a 24-hour overnight event that happens at a local high school or a park, anywhere that has a track where teams can walk around the track for 24 hours, and the idea is to have one person from your team walking on the track at all times to signify that cancer never sleeps. It's not just a relay, you're not just exercising the whole time. There's a DJ there, there's all sorts of raffles and fun events and games, and the most important thing is the awareness and the fundraising for cancer research. So a little history on Relay for Life. It began with Dr. Gordy Klatt, who was a surgeon in the state of Washington in 1985, who wanted to just raise awareness for cancer research. So he just walked around a track for 24 hours and ran a little bit, and his friends and family came out, and they actually just donated money. He didn't even ask anyone because they wanted to walk around the track with him and kind of get the word out there to the rest of the community. So since then, it's evolved into grassroots events and community fundraisers nationwide, and there's currently, as of 2010, 5,146 different relays nationwide. Another great thing about it is that it's entirely volunteer driven. So the American Cancer Society has people organize the events, and then they get team captains to volunteer, and then they recruit further team members. So I would be the team captain if you were to join my team, and I would set goals for the team, set an individual goal for myself, organize fundraisers, and send out email templates to friends and family asking for donations. And there's a lot of different ways that the volunteers can get involved and try and raise funds before and during the event. So you might be wondering what actually happens at a Relay for Life. Those 5,146 events, they're all different across the country, but there are 3 core events that should be happening at every Relay for Life. The first one is the Survivors Lap. Now this is a lap that kicks off the Relay for Life, that all the survivors get together and they'll do the first lap around the track, and it kind of signifies their battle with cancer and how everyone is very supportive of them, and we want to celebrate their life. So here I have a picture of me on the right, my mom is on the left, and some family friends are in the middle. This was at the Relay for Life of Bridgewater, New Jersey from last year. And Ruth there in the purple shirt is a 2-time cancer survivor. She was diagnosed with both bone cancer and breast cancer, and she goes to Relay for Life every year. She does the Survivors Lap, and she joins the jubilant group of survivors who kick off the relay. So it's a real celebration of their lives. The next core event is the Luminaria ceremony, and what team members can do before the relay is sell these white bags that have stickers on them that people can put the names of their loved ones, either in memory of someone who's lost their battle with cancer or in honor of someone who is living with cancer. And when it gets dark at the Relay for Life, the volunteers put those bags all around the track, and they put them in the bleachers, they spell out the word hope, and everybody walks around the track in silence, and it's a really moving ceremony for everyone who's involved to remember their loved ones who are either battling cancer or have lost the battle with cancer. So that's one of my favorite parts of every Relay for Life. And right here is one of the bags that my dad had that we put down on the track every year at Relay for Life. So the third event is the Fight Back ceremony, and basically what this is the commitment from the volunteers at Relay for Life, and basically anybody who's participating, to do something in their lives to try and prevent future cancer research, or future cancer in the future. So anything from, trying to quit smoking or wearing more sunscreen. So this is a team here who organized a Fight Back table at the Relay for Life I was at. So I'm going to give you some facts and figures from the 2010 Relay for Life. 2010 Relay raised $388 million, and actually since 1986, Relay for Life has raised $3.86 billion. And of the $388 million that was raised in 2010, that actually breaks down to around $75,000 per event. So my event that I did at Villanova was above that average, which was always a great thing. So you might be wondering, where does the money actually go? I know some people are skeptical of not-for-profit organizations. Is the money going to where it needs to go? So Relay for Life has 5 main buckets that they devote their funding that they raise to. The first is research programs and funding, patient support programs and services, prevention and early detection programs, cancer information services, that's things like cancer.org, where you can go to the website and find out more information, and advocacy and public policy. So this is one that is very important in the political arena. If you want to get out there and encourage your politicians to vote for laws that will help with cancer prevention in the future, such as the no smoking law that I'm sure everyone knows about, that went into effect in 2006 in bars and restaurants in New Jersey. So I'm going to actually show you now how to sign up and join my team. So this is my wiki, which has a lot of great stats and links on it that will tell you a lot more about cancer research. And this Join My Relay for Life team link is going to link you straight to the Rider University Relay for Life homepage. You can search for my name in the team name and just click on join. It's going to bring you to this page where you can register. You can create a personal page, track your progress, send out email templates, and things like that to raise money and track your progress. So just to review, we talked about the severity of cancer in the United States and the definite need for continued funding. I've talked about how Relay for Life helps, where the money goes, and I've shown you how to sign up and join my team. So I'm hoping that everybody here will go to the wiki, click on the link, and just sign up. It takes less than 5 minutes, and I would love to see everybody there on March 26th. Thank you.